Euphoria just had its season 3 finale, and I have quite a bit to say. Spoiler alerts. First off, I want to mention that I really enjoyed the first two seasons of Euphoria, as well as the special episodes that were produced during the pandemic. Mainly for Zendaya as Rue, rightfully winning 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, as well as me enjoying the overall vibe and aesthetic that the show brought in being edgy. Now with season 3, I felt that the show lost a lot of its luster in terms of being explicit and having an identity crisis as not knowing what to do with most of the cast being aged out of high school and a lot more shenanigans are ensuing. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty. Rue dies from an overdose of Percocet, and she was given that by Alamo, with Ali prompting himself to have his moment after we got a lot of his backstory in the previous episode to take Alamo out at his club as revenge, and then that also prompts Maddie to no longer be indebted to Alamo, and we get other loose ends tied here with Lexi and Cassie, both of them seemingly to reconcile after the brutal fate that Nate met in the previous episode, Lexi not knowing what happened to him, and Cassie offering her a business deal, which Lexi declines. Then we have other characters here, like Lori unaliving herself before the DEA could get to her, and then having a final quiet moment with Jules too, with it seemingly implied that she knows the fate of Rue, but we don't get that spelled out entirely. Overall, I think for how messy season 3 turned out to be, it ended on a beautiful note, with the show living and dying with Rue literally. And I think that for all that this encompassed together, it felt more like a series finale than just a season finale, as I don't know where the show could go beyond this. But I think overall, for what this has done, especially with all of the performances here, I think that it met an end that was fitting, like I mentioned previously, with the Boys series finale. Let me know what you thought of the Euphoria Season 3 finale in the comments.